So my name is Korrin Miller, and I'm a part of the sterile processing program. So before attending PTTI, it was very much for like living for the now, having to provide for now, just trying to survive. Especially like with just having a baby at like 22 and not really knowing exactly what I'm doing with my life. And now I got this little baby, and it's like I gotta do something. I gotta make sure I take care of her. So that's pretty much how I was living my life before PTTI. So what made me attend PTTI was I got sick of living life one day at a time, just trying to survive. And my mom called me and told me about this program, and she said that she really thinks that I'll be good at it. I've always been good at science, and I always wanted to go into the medical field, wasn't sure about what though. So I looked it up, and it seemed like it would be like a great program for me, and I'd be really good at it. One piece of technology I liked working while being here was the autoclave steam sterilizer. I really like sterilizing the surgical equipment. And I also like working on the hysterectomy trays in prep and pay.
Okay.
I think all those instruments are very interesting.
Okay, all right.
So being a mom, it makes me want to provide for my child as much as possible, and to be one of the main things, my priority. And this program will give me access to provide better for her. And that's how I thought of it. And my mom, me being really close with my mom, she saw that that's what I was trying to do, that I was sick of serving, I was sick of working at people's front desks. I just wanted something more stable, where I'm able to provide better for her, where I'm able to do what I want for her and do things that she deserves. So me coming into this program, I had to keep my head in the game, like I have to provide for her. And in order for me to do that, I got to do well here. I got to make sure that I keep my grades up, come to school, and fight any obstacle in order for me to take care of her better. Some of the obstacles that I had to beat along the way was mostly like childcare, because she's still really young. She didn't go to elementary school. I had to find daycares, and CCIS was not trying to work with me at all. So the school was able to get me in contact with my state representative, so I could be able to have my state representative go up against CCIS, and now I have childcare. So there's that. My whole PTTI experience here, I loved it. They are really tight-knit, and everyone is so friendly and personal, but everybody's about their business. Like, I'll be friendly with you, but you gotta be on top of what you gotta do. So, and also like the staff, they honestly really care. When you're out of school, my teacher, she called me to make sure everything was okay. I was out with COVID, and they checked up on me regularly to make sure that I was okay. Like, I love my experience here. It's a really great school. The instructors that inspired me would have to be Miss K and Miss Maury. I really like Miss K. Inspired me because she is just, it's work, okay? It's like, it's going to be boring at some points, of course. It's school, it's a textbook, we're reading out of the textbook. But she did her absolute best to keep us all motivated to keep working forward. She made everything interesting as possible, and she made things fun, like making cahoots for us to play. And she was like really like our friend, but it was an instructor. You know, like I knew I had listened to her, but she kept everything like super light. My next step is I just put out a job application at Lincoln from downstairs. They just called me about that. Trying to get into a hospital to work. That's really what my next step is. I'm still learning on how to plan further ahead. I felt really confident about taking my certification. Of course I was nervous, but my teachers, Ms. K, Ms. Maury, and my classmates all made sure to let me know that I got this. And by the time that I walked into the office and I sat down to take my test, I just knew. I knew it was going to be, I just knew. And when I took it and the results popped up as I passed, I almost cried at the laptop because like I really did this. This is something I really, really did. And I left out the office to go sit with the guy to fill out some paperwork. And he's like, "Are you okay?" And like was like passing me like a box of tissues. I was like, "I passed." And he said, "Oh well, good, because now I had my speech, but I'm sorry you didn't pass." I'm sorry you failed speech ready. So congratulations. Like, yes. I feel like I showed her like no matter what happens or where you are, that you can always be better. You can always accomplish what you set out to do. I know that I wasn't always in the best place when I'm moving and like being unemployed and just trying to do what's best for her. And I can show her that you, no matter where you come from, you can always do better. You can always set a goal, you can always achieve. My lifelong goal, mostly just to be happy. Like this is really it. I want to be happy. I want to be comfortable. I don't want to have to worry about like how am I going to pay my bills every month, or like what do I have to take away from in order to pay this electric bill. I don't want to worry about like, you know, food in the fridge, and I just want to be comfortable and happy. I feel like the certification does give me a pathway to be happy and comfortable. With this field is very stable. You're always going to need central processing, sterilization for surgeries. You're always going to need that. And I feel once I get my foot in the door here, the possibilities are endless. I could go back to school to get more certifications so I could be like a biomedical technician, or I could become a supervisor and manager, or I could go to medical school and do something else within the hospital, and the hospital's willing to pay for it. Like, the door is open for me now. Yes, I want to say to the PTTI community, thank you so much. I absolutely love it here. Y'all doing an amazing job with helping people and just getting the word out to helping people. Like, I've been telling everyone that they should come here. So to all future mothers who's thinking about coming here, I would say do it. Okay? What you need to think about is, okay, yes, this situation is hard. It's always going to be hard. But when you make the decision to fight so that way your child is not in a hard situation, you gotta be uncomfortable to make change. And if you come here, there's people willing to help. There's people willing to let you lean on them to show you the right direction. You want everything to be brighter for your kid. So of course you gotta go through the trenches. It's gonna be hard. You gotta fight. I would like to say to my mom, thank you for always believing in me and seeing things in me that I never even seen myself. When I was complacent of serving and working front desk and just doing like general customer service, she always seen that I was meant for something more, for something greater, and she was always trying to push me to be more. And thank you for seeing that within me when I didn't see it in myself. So thank you for being such a great mother as an example, so I know how to be a great mother to my daughter. I am PTTI.